data is about consumers and business getting access to data that firms hold about them and using that data for their benefits. Open banking is an active example of smart data. But there are many other examples which we can develop and introduce. Why is important? Open banking has over 9 million active users and over 300 regulated providers. Amongst firms active in open banking, they raised over 2 billion funds since 2018 and created almost 5,000 new jobs, and that's just in their area. I'm not talking about the additional jobs available through the growth. Now imagine how much smart data across the whole economy can support and benefit the growth. And there are some estimations, some research estimates, that personal data portability could increase GDP by 1.3%. That's a lot. And that's why it's important to engage and grow the smart data economy. Smart data needs a primary legislation to operate, then it is a secondary legislation. The previous bill did not go through the parliament before the election, which was announced end of May 2024. The King's Speech announced the Digital Information and Smart Data Bill, which is going to introduce that bill, but needs to go through the parliament as a new bill. It cannot be the old one. The Digital Information and Smart Data Bill will cover a lot of other areas as well, but it definitely will create the smart data legislation, which will allow for the secondary legislation introduction. We are hoping, it's not confirmed, but we are hoping that that bill will be introduced to the Parliament in the autumn this year, 2024. So smart data is more than open banking. Open banking is, as I said, one of the schemes. Open banking is the first scheme and is very successful, but we now need to extend those benefits to other areas, introducing the schemes to other sectors like energy, communication, home buying, retail, agriculture, and many, many more. We need those sectors to be and those schemes to be interoperable and governed well to benefit the consumers, the businesses and industry. That's a very intense and very difficult topic, how to approach the interoperability and governance of the smart data schemes. That's one of the things I would really like to discuss at the Expo. And the second one is, how do we promote and develop those schemes quicker and better? How do we engage people to innovate and invest in those areas? And how do we increase engagement from the consumers to use the smart data? Because that's where the benefits will lie in the now and in the future. Well, in addition to the traditional networking and getting to know other players in the sector, other industry, I think that it's very important to keep in touch with what's happening in is very quickly changing and developing area. It's to be at the forefront of information and development, and that will enable the businesses to make informed decisions. The future is data focused, and we either embrace it and develop it, or if you don't attend and don't grow, you are left behind. So please come to the Expo. That's where it's all going to be happening.